What's good?
Oh, this
my
Oh
PlayStation.
God! Oh my God! He's so loud.
right.
Yo, I told y'all I'm hyped it anyway. So we're back with finally some more PlayStation Now and Later. So here's what's gonna happen with this whole little thing, because we were on like a 4-month hiatus. We're gonna have shorter topics, and it's gonna be like playing videos. It's not gonna be a full podcast itself. It'll be like short topics. You'll have topics here, there, blah, blah, blah. So we're able to do it while I'm in school. So now that you know, let's begin. We're gonna talk about PlayStation Experience 2016 today. And we're missing one cast member, the almighty Paintbrush Head. Oh shit! Yeah, it's your fault I called him that, because you really put that in my head. And then
He's gonna say like Yaya look like a potato or some shit.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Let's definitely not do that. So, before we start, what you guys think of it?
Good.
What you guys think of it?
It was a very good conference.
Powerful
Heat, all that heat. All right. So we have we're gonna go down and talk about each announcement that happened in their chronological order. So first things first, they started off with some crazy shit. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. What in the world? What do you guys think?
It looked a lot like The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I kind of forget what it was.
It was Chloe with the girl
thing
like
on.
with all the stuff on, like. I
Oh,
don't know the
yeah,
term.
it was
I'm not trying to be racist about it. I don't know the term.
And I think it's a hijab, but I don't know.
Hijab, that's what it's called.
Oh yeah. Okay, no, I wasn't remembering. Now I remember. Yeah, that shit was real intense too.
I thought it was Tomb Raider or some shit. That's what I thought it was, and I was like,
I didn't know what the hell.
And then Nadine
I was like,
came
what
out
is
the
this?
end of it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty hype. I thought that was cool.
You could definitely tell it was
supposed to be
a Naughty Dog game, though. That was an engine, 100%. It looked straight up like a Naughty Dog game.
Isn't it? It's just like a DLC. Is it a single player DLC? Is that what
they called it a
standalone? It's like
standalone chapter.
It's like Last of Us Left Behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that same as equivalence to Infamous? First Light,
and Festival of Blood, way back in Infamous 2.
That's cool. It's also similar to what they're kind of doing with Gravity Rush 2, but we'll get on that in a little bit. So next, they had some brand new heat. So I myself personally was expecting this because I got my sources on deck. But then they showed off Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And the cool thing about this is it's basically a reboot for Marvel vs. Capcom. It's what Capcom's trying to do. They're trying to revive their older series, and this is the first one they're starting off with. So what do you guys think?
If it didn't have Mega Man, I would have been pissed. Another speculation is that we might not have X-Men characters
because of the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Because Sony.
I know that's pissing a lot of people off.
I think it's Fox. Fox owns the
Fox
X-Men
owns.
characters,
Yeah,
right?
Fox owns.
Yeah, Fox and Disney are like going at each other's necks. So like X-Men's completely cut out of everything Marvel now. So.
I mean, I would say it makes me mad, but because I like some X-Men characters and I could care for others. So. But see, X-Men, there's so many niggas in the X-Men. What the hell? There's so many people in the X-Men. So, like, really, that's a lot of people.
That also means Deadpool won't be in it.
Yeah, it is. I never played a Marvel vs. Capcom. Was he usually in it?
Yeah, he is in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
He was? I am trying to play
also,
3.
I think it's kind of strange that they decided to go back to the 2-person system instead of a 3. I feel like...
Now, I thought I initially...
liked the 3-1 a lot more than the 2-1. So.
Yeah, whenever I first heard that, the first leak, so they're saying it's going to be 2v2, I thought it was cool because it would make it more balanced. But the thing is, they're actually trying to make this game more casual and more fun. Like, they're not worried too much about the balancing. So, I mean, not it's going to be awful, but it's just more, they're going for more of a fun instead of like a hyper competitive game. So
they're pretty much trying to do like a Street Fighter 5, but for Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah. But I
honestly don't like 3v3.
Like, I feel like it's too much because I feel like whenever I'm picking my characters, I don't know. I have to pick niggas that look cool. Sometimes there's not that many cool characters, so it's like I don't even want to pick
50
3.
people in that game. How can you not find a cool character?
You're right.
Like you could just pick Dante and Virgil. That's 2 slots right
and
there.
Wesker too. Come on, dude, it's over.
I'm just saying that's just how I feel. Sometimes 3v3s like Burning Blood. I kind of hated that shit. I don't want 3. I mean, but I got used to it. It's
but Burning Blood is a fucking anime game, so we can't even.
Anyway, One Piece sucks. Anyway, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom
I don't
3
even watch
was
this
also released that same day, which is great.
Yeah, I
Because
They
was.
focus for that Neko.
Because it was taken off the store, the PS3 store, I believe, and now whatever issue they had with that, it's now back
they
up
be
and it's
doing
fixed.
that. They be doing it. They did that for fuck. There's another game they're about to remaster. They take it off the store. It's
No, but they took it
very,
off the
very
PS Store
fishy.
because it was around when Disney bought Marvel.
Yeah,
and they didn't
it was legal
it was
issues,
Like, it was
yeah.
shaky with the legal shit.
That's wild. That's wild. They just came back and said that I don't know.
Anyway.
I have the port.
Is it
It
good?
runs way better.
Mm-hmm.
The online is
It's
still
60
garbage.
frames. why is it garbage? Like the
The
servers?
net code is probably
The
trash.
net code is still
Damn.
bad. Yeah.
That sucks.
All right, next is Wipeout Omega Collection.
Wipeout.
I thought this
And
was
it
going to
was
be
funny.
a new Wipeout game, but
Yeah,
I remember
no.
that XDev was shut down.
Nah.
So
But yeah, I was gonna say you. And
Yeah.
anyway, it's a fairly old series. You can't just have a new game.
so this
I don't
shows
know.
one of the many remasters we're about to see. Many remasters.
Yes, and it's all for tests. Like
they're all testing
doing
to
this
see which
how the
ones
series.
people would
yeah.
like, so that they could buy, so they can make a new one.
Personally, I don't think Wipeout will
I don't think it'll do well at
be
all.
revived. Yeah, I don't think it
Wipeout
will.
is fun.
It's a
but
cool.
It's
Yeah,
like a worse F-Zero.
it's just.
I'll be
Yeah.
completely
Just gonna be a
honest.
free
It's really
game of the
just. It's not a huge appeal to it. I don't know. It's such a. I don't. It's tragic that it's not that popular, I guess. And it's funny. Sean Layden keeps wearing these shirts. When he wore the Crash shirt, they didn't announce Crash that year.
No,
did they?
no. All the shirts he announces are like the next, very next conference.
But
yeah,
he wore a
the
Wipeout shirt.
shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the thing. That's why I was about to say that. Like, it's interesting that he wore that, and he, because I remember there was leaks about that coming this event as well. But and when he wore the shirt, I was like, well, it's pretty obvious now. What the hell? But like this Crash one, it really tripped people up. So I don't know. But again, I really don't care for it. I think it's cool, but I just don't care.
I think it's
for
cool
it.
that
They
his
look
shirts
great.
are relevant to
Yeah.
what's coming.
Yeah. Next, we have Destiny: The Dawning. I actually just deleted Destiny the other day,
I've
Me
been
too.
so I could
deleted
fit Final
Destiny.
Fantasy 15.
That game's off my heart.
Huh?
I've been deleted Destiny.
I guess it's cool
Okay.
that Sparrow Racing is back.
I don't understand why they had it gone for a whole year though. What kind of shit is like what?
There's
the hell?
also
It was cool.
Old
It was
weapons
freaking
are
cool
coming
too.
back too. There's new quests. Who cares? It's a Christmas deal.
I mean, everything that keeps showing me makes me want to freaking play.
Yeah, but
and
you
then I
have to
open it
invest
up
like
and I can't do anything.
$280 to get the full game. Like, come on.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
we
me
already
and
have
Dude
all
were
the
missing just
expansions
one more.
except the newest
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So
and
really,
it's
it's
funny
just
how
$30
without
but like I'm not trying to do all that.
it would take up so much time. It takes up so much time. Like you really be playing that all the
And
time.
you have if you want to stay updated, because they be releasing expansions every month. You have to like keep
Every
playing.
day, and then each day is a new thing. Like it's a lot time consuming. You really have to like put down every other game you play if you want to play Destiny and be good. But whatever. Anyways, next up we have Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Woo!
I love Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my god.
I love
That's
that.
a day one cop.
I love how they're fixing Crash 1 and adding to Crash 1. You can save now wherever you want instead of going through the bonus
Oh.
stages. They added relics to each stage on Crash 1. And the box count is fixed. The box count was busted in Crash 1, where you had to do it in a single run, and it's no longer like that anymore. You could die and still be able to get the gem.
Damn. I didn't know all of that at all.
So all that is fixed now. So Crash 1, the worst game in the series, might actually be pretty good. And I feel like they're going to make it Crash 3 physics, because why not? They better make it Crash 3 physics, because Crash 1's physics suck. Anyway.
If anyone is a Crash Bandicoot fan out there, you would understand what he's talking about.
Crash.
But
I mean, Crash is always lit, so like we just chilling.
Yeah. I was gonna play it regardless of what they had, just because it looks good now. You know what I mean?
His eyebrows
It's
are mad
easy
bushy
to-
in this game too. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
I heard, well, at the one of the PlayStation Experience live cast, the guy was like, "There's the same amount of polygons in his eyebrows as in the whole Crash one on PS, whatever."
That's
But
crazy.
obviously, he was kidding.
That's just like
He was kidding.
new generation.
He was kidding.
obviously, but
Yeah, but I just thought it was funny.
And that's just OD
But-
eyebrow detail.
Next we have Call of Duty World League.
Next.
Next we
Wait.
have Resident
We gotta
Evil.
come back to this. These mans
No,
are making
alright,
They're
next.
making
Say
$4
about it.
million to
Next.
play this trash
that is-
game.
Next.
Nah, I see what he's saying.
Bro, that's a lot of money.
But I still
All
don't
right,
care.
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, or known as Japan Biohazard 7 Resident Evil.
Yeah, I don't know.
Heat.
That is really hard.
It looks heat.
I have PSVR.
I have PSVR.
You have it? What?
Yeah, I have
What?
PSVR.
Nigga, you
my
better send it
granddad-
to me right now. Stop.
No, my granddad is a huge Final Fantasy and Resident Evil. fan. So he's like he wants to experience. So
Damn.
this game is
How does
already
your granddad like
6.
Final Fantasy 15? Wait, let's side note it real quick.
Yeah, for real.
Does he like
My
Final Fantasy?
granddad doesn't really like the story, but he forgives it because it's trying to do a new thing.
Okay,
So-
so
Interesting.
I mean nobody really likes the story, but
Right.
Did you play the demo in VR?
Yes, I cried.
Oh,
Damn. That it does look pretty crazy.
It's not a game.
Yeah. He said it's
So-
not a game.
If I get more room, I'll probably record it, but it's gonna be a one-time thing because that's too scary for me. Like I don't even watch
Yeah,
scary movies, bro.
Yeah, I don't either, dog. I stay away from that shit because that should be in my head for a week, and then I
Right.
can't
And
sleep. Dog.
Resident Evil
Oh my
went
God.
back to its roots. One of the biggest complaints after like 3 is that Resident Evil went to this action like thing, and they finally figured out that's not working after 6. So 7 is probably like a reboot to a scary side.
They probably went OD with that shit too. They probably made that bitch scary as hell.
Yeah.
Is anyone else a Resident Evil fan? I never played Resident Evil. in
4 is
my life,
amazing.
and I think I'm gonna keep it that way. Honestly, I might
It's
try
not
to demo or
scary.
something.
7 might be
I-
scary, but it's not that scary. The old ones.
I feel. Anyways, next we have Ace Combat 7, also PlayStation VR
I've
compatible.
never played an Ace
Now, I don't know
Combat,
anything
so
about
I
Ace.
Neither
can't
have I.
really speak
Yeah.
on that.
I feel like that's a very.
I feel like the people
very
who fuck with Ace
small-
Combat will obviously buy it because they made 7 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd never heard of no Ace Combat 1, 2.
Really? You
I
never
do
heard of
up
Ace
till-
Combat before?
I mean, I heard it before,
Hell
but
no.
like if they made 7 of them, I guess them niggas really come out to cop it. So I guess it'll be good.
There's got to be something.
I would say
going
that it
on
is
there.
good for VR because VR is really good for those plane like experiences.
Yeah,
so.
because you don't gotta really
Move.
like. Yeah, that would be lit as hell. And then, oh my god, it'll feel like you're flying a plane and whatnot. Oh my god. While we're on VRs with these two back, what do you like? Is anyone planning on getting it?
Not this year.
Not this year.
Nothing I
At
want
some
to play
point,
on it.
At some point, I might get a PSVR, but not right now.
I want to play that Riggs mechanized.
My
Combat
only
League.
issue with VR is it's common sense. Like same thing with Oculus Rift. I tried that at Best Buy. After a while, like you're gonna get restless and like it's gonna get shaky. So like playing Resident Evil 7 for like long periods, like you might get scared at every fucking thing. Like a pan that falls off the table.
Fuck yeah, I will.
Like an apple fell and I legit like ran down the hallway. So,
Wait, aren't you on a cord?
I'm not, yeah, but it comes off though, like, cause you know you got people that's wild that would toss the shit.
Yeah.
So
Oh shit.
and the controller's
Yeah.
like in my hand, so
That
it's
sounds
really good. Like VR, at first I was shitting on it, but that's the only game I actually see VR worthy. That's just me. Like
Yeah,
scary games, those are only
Yeah.
ones that
I've
you
played.
should buy a VR for.
I played a few games on VR, but only on Oculus and Vive, and the Vive is really really good. But I've never played.
The only thing
anything.
that would be different, I think, is the
the
quality, like
quality,
the
the
resolution.
quality of the Vive I
yeah.
hear is way better than PSVR, but PSVR
Yeah,
is also
obviously.
sort of like the budget version.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it gets the job done. That's what I hear. But yeah. Anyways, we have Capcom Finals. Anyone watch that?
I
At
watched
the
it.
end-
I didn't watch anything, but I know like Infiltration, whatever his name, got bodied. Whatever his name is.
Well,
See, I don't really follow. The only reason why I know of Smash people is because I follow a bunch of Nintendo fuckers. But I'd rather know of Street Fighter
Then just watch
players,
it.
but I don't know of any.
Well, I'll watch
It's
it.
just it's like a
Uh-uh.
drag.
Yeah, the end is they pretty much showed Kuma again. Then they showed the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite gameplay trailer, but they announced Morgan and Captain America.
Oh yeah, and they just today they uploaded their like HD trailer on the PlayStation channel on YouTube. So I was actually watching that. They look cool. The game I'm excited because I like it whenever there's a lot of characters that I know of in fighting games. You know, that's kind of why I have a trouble like getting deep into Mortal Kombat X because I kind of don't care for any of the characters in that game. So I just kind of don't.
That's
even
what story
feel like
mode's
playing.
for.
I know, but I didn't even play the story mode. I think about it.
The story mode
I
not
did
even
not.
that good in Mortal Kombat.
I played
it's not
Mortal
garbage,
Kombat. Yeah, I played 9 story, but I did not touch 10 story at all. I think I did a little bit, but not much. But yeah. But anyways, next we have The Last Guardian, which is now
Released,
out.
yeah.
Released.
Does anyone
And
have it?
reviews? I do not yet.
Christmas.
Donnie, I know.
Getting it as a gift.
Oh yeah. Donnie ain't even here, and he has it. Damn it, Donnie, useless. I'm just
But
kidding.
if you bad at like really paying attention, you about to get lost.
Well, Jammer can't buy that one.
For real.
Like no, Donnie was lost.
What you
like,
mean?
After like the first 10 minutes, he was lost for about a good 35.
Well, because that dude only plays Naruto.
That nigga be smoked out all the time.
He only play Naruto, so that don't count at all. Boy, what the hell? I was surprised he even got it. Now that I think about it, when I saw him streaming it, I was like, "What the hell?" I was confused as shit. But
I hear it's good.
I mean, reviews are.
I hear it's good.
Yeah, reviews are like average is like 85, 8s. Lows I've seen is like 60s. But biggest people's concerns are the camera and Trico's AI. Even though the idea, like I knew when I was reading these reviews, I was like, all right, some don't sound, because everything else besides like the mechanics, everyone loves. Like everyone's like, okay, so the game is so good that even though the mechanics are bad, I still like. So I knew that there was something going on, and the whole Trico issue is that they made him feel more alive. Like you gotta be friendly to him for him to listen to you more, and I feel like these reviewers aren't understanding that. And
Well,
that's
no, I was
feel
watching
like
a
if it wasn't for
podcast
that-
and they went more into deep by what that meant, and some of it just sounds like shitty AI.
I agree with there too. I know that, but at the same time, I feel like some of them aren't. I don't know.
From what I hear, if
It's hard
you're a
to say.
huge Team Eco fan and like the Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, you'll love this game. So,
Yeah,
but you
I know
probably already
the
have the
camera
game if you
issues
love those two
also.
games, so.
Yeah,
Uh,
camera issues. I also heard they were in the other two Team Eco games.
so are the controls
so,
and clunky all that stuff.
yeah.
It's always in the Team Eco
Yeah.
games.
So it's like it's nothing
It's
new.
nothing new. You're pretty much
So,
all right.
yeah.
All right, next up.
So we have another GOAT on our hands.
Parappa
Next
the
up, oh
Rapper.
my God, we got some heat,
HD.
boy. We got Parappa the Rapper remastered along with Loco motherfucking.
That's
Roco
my game right
and
there.
Patapon.
That Loco Roco is my shit. No one's telling me different.
I have Loco Roco in Japanese because it was like, do you remember the PlayStation outage? It was one of the free games you get on Japan.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
No, I got
Oh my
Loco Roco because back on the PSP there was like some weird thing you could do where you just go to a website and it would download like you could get the full game. So
Damn.
I forget what it was. It was so long ago, but I loved Loco Roco.
Punch kick,
Now,
block.
I'm guessing you guys haven't played Patapon.
Never
What
played
the
Patapon, but I
Never
do know
played
it's kind of like a
Oh.
RPG thing with like you have troops or whatever,
Wait.
and it's all rhythm based.
Yes, dude,
Yeah.
it is the greatest
Okay. I
freaking
remember
game
that.
ever
That was on
created.
PSP.
It really is.
I hear
the
one
best
isn't that
game.
amazing, but 2 and 3 are amazing.
2 and 3. Oh, look, 3 though. 3 though. What the
Unfortunately, these are
hell?
clearly only the first games and not like the whole trilogy or whatever. Because Parappa the Rapper,
You think?
Parappa the Rapper has technically 3 games in its series, right? It's Parappa the Rapper, Parappa the Rapper 2, and Unjammy Lammy.
Parappa the Rapper the 2 is just straight up a bad game though.
Parappa the Rapper 2 is bad,
Yeah.
but Unjammy Lammy's good, and they're not remastering that. So it's just
I ain't played the demo yet. I need to
it's
download
like
that.
5
What the
minutes
hell?
long. It's literally one song.
Still,
It's just
I still
Parappa
wanna
the
try.
Rapper, so I assume it's just
Yeah.
Patapon and just Loco Roco.
I mean, I can't see them only doing one game though. Come on now, like what?
But like,
That,
if they
it better be
weren't-
free if they're
if
doing
they
one
weren't-
game. I'm not about to pay no
if
money
they
for
weren't,
one.
It's probably like $20,
That's too much, dog.
dude.
These are PSP games. 4K. It don't even matter that it's 4K.
$20
nigga.
is
The
too
red-
much. What are they gonna fucking sell it for? Fucking
I'm saying it's too much for one
your
of them.
tooth? Like, what the fuck? Like,
I'm saying for one of them, they need all three. All
Patapon's
three
a long game,
for
isn't
20. Nah, I don't. No, I can't remember that far. It's
Loco
gonna be
Roco? Like, come on, like these games aren't like they're worth like $20.
they're not. It's not going under
If-
10.
if you
It's
give me
not
all of
going under
them.
10.
No, if you get all 3 Patapon games for $20, that's way too low. At that point, you make it $40.
I could rock.
It's
with
Rapper
not
the
about
Rapper
like what
is
you
the
think
first
is
one.
right. It's about how much money the company wants to make. So like, it's
Either
gonna
way,
be
you're
$20
right.
bucks.
Either way, Parappa the Rapper is only going to be the first game, and it's only going to be $20 or something like that. Hopefully, because it's like not even that long of a game.
I feel like it's kind of like the PS2 and PS4, but obviously not PS2. I don't know. It's very interesting what they're doing with this. I'm curious to see what they're trying to accomplish. And there's been signs like I'm pretty sure 2016 was the year of the monkey, and I was expecting a Ape Escape return as well. I'm positive that he's getting a return just the same way that these guys are. But the thing is, I don't think it's going to be in the same way in sense because he's already has his Ape Escape 2 on PS2, on PS4, and Ape Escape 3 is reportedly also coming to PS2 and PS4. So I think Ape Escape is going to get a whole brand new game because if you remember, whenever PlayStation Move came out, Ape Escape Move had a game. So it's like it's more modern than these other games. So it'll be interesting. But either way, Patapon's a GOAT, and that's all you gotta know.
But the real
Loco
GOAT
too.
is next up. Knack 2.
Next up.
Knack 2, let's go, boys. Let's get it.
Knack 2's better be.
Yo,
the
my
best
audio
platform
levels
in
is
the
peaked.
last
You might have to turn that down.
15 years. 15 years, Knack 2's better be the best platform in the last 15 years. Facts.
And the best PS4 game
ever.
Facts.
Ever. Factuals.
Knack
Better
2.
Nah, I don't.
What's a Crash
I don't- I never-
Insanity trilogy?
You
for
got.
Knack 2?
I'm pretty sure your viewers are gonna think we're joking. We're not. Like, Knack
We're
2's
not
the
joking.
GOAT.
We're buying that
Yeah,
game.
Knack is that lit.
We're buying that game day one. I just want everyone to know that there's going to be a quad co-op of this game day one.
PS.
Quad co-op. Knack 2. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, but for real.
I never.
Knack 2, I'm pretty excited to see
What do you mean
happens
for
in Knack 2.
real, nigga? Knack 2, let's go.
No, but like I never actually played Knack 1,
Neither
and
have
I
I.
just keep
Oh,
seeing
I'm
all
not
these
playing-
memes and
I'm-
jokes
I'm
of
not,
Knack
I'm
1.
not playing that one. That shit trash. But
I
Knack
know what you guys
2.
talking about. Knack 2's the first Knack game. I don't know what y'all
Knack
talking
2 is the only one that's about to drop. Yo, they brought on
It-
for the story. The God of War writer is writing it.
about. So you know it's
They,
about to be some.
is it a continuation then?
It might be. Hopefully
I
not,
guess,
because the first
yeah.
one was trash.
Yeah, hopefully they just throw that on the rug. But I did see an article where they said that they made sure they were aware of all the issues.
Yeah, on Polygon
Polygon
said they played it and they said they literally got rid of
Yeah.
every issue that the first one had. And
Yeah.
plus, it's going to be
And
written by an award-winning writer, which
Secondly, it's also Knack 2, so it's just gonna be
facts.
That's what I like to see. Now, next up for the real GOAT of the year, the best game coming out
January
in
20th.
2017.
I don't know about
Gravity
Rush 2.
Rush
It's about to be amazing.
2. They showed, you cannot tell me that these niggas know how to make trailers. The E3 trailer, that shit had me cry. That shit had me in tears when Cat started singing. Oh my god.
Man, if Raven wasn't playable, I was not buying it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You said what? You said
If
what?
Raven was not playable, I was not buying it.
That's
well,
what I'm
she's
saying.
only
like,
playable
when-
in DLC, so
But it's free
But
DLC.
Dude, but did you see how long that trailer is? Her story is gonna be probably equivalent to the length of Gravity Rush 1. I
How long is
honestly,
Gravity
Gravity
Rush
Rush 1's not that short, dude. That's like.
how long is Gravity Rush
1?
run?
Like 16
I-
hours.
It's
I
free.
think.
It's a free DLC. They're not doing that.
no. But you don't understand. This is the last rendition of Gravity Rush.
Yeah,
This
but
is finishing up the whole
who's
story.
going to? You know how much manpower?
Alright, not 16 goddamn
You
hours.
say close to Gravity
Okay.
Rush 1.
Dude, the DLC is gonna be like.
It's
2
not
hours
going to be
maximum.
over 3 hours.
It's gonna be 2
I
hours.
think
max.
it'll be 4.
Are you kidding
I'm
me?
gonna say 4.
At that point, charge $15.
Nah.
Anyway,
because
Gravity Rush 2
they're
might be amazing.
dude.
The Last of
That's
Us
what I'm
Left
saying,
Behind
they're-
was 2 hours,
90
and how much
minutes.
that
It was
cost?
90 minutes.
$50.
Alright,
15
maybe
bucks.
I'm overhyping it. Maybe I'm
$50, I would
overhyping
have
it.
not paid
Alright.
for that.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, that
yes,
is
you
pretty
would.
fucking wild though. That
Yeah,
is
no,
really
I
wild
would've.
right
Yeah,
there.
I would have. No lie, I would have.
That's still pretty wild. But either way, this is gonna be amazing. The whole dude. Oh my god.
And it's not coming to Vita. Thank God. Yeah.
Honestly, it's good that it isn't, because imagine this on the Vita, they wouldn't be able to do half the stuff that they're adding in. So I'm not even mad. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm just not mad. I can't be mad at what they're doing. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Anyways. Free DLC coming out March 2017. Let's move on. Next, we have GT Sport. Does anybody care?
No.
I'm gonna say this though.
Somebody has to care because
surprised.
Gran Turismo is the best-selling PlayStation
PlayStation
franchise.
franchise.
So somebody cares.
But I don't like
Right.
simulation racers, so I
It's
don't
not
care.
me,
Surprised it
but
doesn't
somebody
have
out
VR
there
support.
cares.
That's crazy. Best selling. That's
Of
really
all
wild.
time.
Of all
There's
time.
no PlayStation franchise that sold more than Gran Turismo.
But you see, this shit with whole Forza Horizon 3 getting a 91, it's sold like 10 copies. Like, so
Not
I'm
sell
this is
10
surprising.
copies.
It sold
a lot
millions.
Yeah, it sold a lot of copies. People love simulation.
Forza's really good. That's why people keep buying
Oh
it.
my god, nobody cares about cars.
So then why'd you bring it up? Why'd you bring it up?
You could have just instantly skipped to the next one.
For real.
I mean, I'm going to acknowledge everything. Chill.
All right, next
Anyways.
game, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom.
That shit looked lit.
Of course,
bro.
the first one was amazing. The only weird
I didn't play the first
only-
one. The first one looked lit too, but I heard
might
it had
have to
some
cop
issue with
for
the story.
PS3.
I think.
The only weird thing
I might need
is,
to-
in the combat they showed in this game, it looked like the
It looked.
the Pokemon system that is in the first game was non-existent.
Yeah, it looked like
Because in the
full
first one, you
action.
were like the kid controlling, and I'm sure you probably had other party members. I've never played it, but you're a kid, and most of the time your monsters were doing the fighting, like your little Pokemon guys. But in this game,
Yeah.
it looked like the people were doing the fighting, and not the monsters.
Yeah, I did notice that. It looked the graphics looked beautiful. Just the whole story looked beautiful. I heard people had issue with the Ni no Kuni 1 story a little bit. I think.
Yo, people loved it. It was about
People
the
loved
kids.
it. I
whose
think that was
mom
the best
died.
part of it.
Yeah,
I'm
the
pretty
story
sure.
was the
I
best part.
I feel like some people said that there was some weird stuff in it. I don't know. I read some article and they were like, they fixed
Man,
all
you be
that.
reading trash
I don't know.
articles, cuz.
I don't know, bro. It was on my timeline, so it was not like me. I just kind of clicked on the bitch.
You follow trash people.
All right, you're one of them. Next, we have Yakuza 6 and Kiwami.
6 is
Nah, I
scheduled
don't-
for
I
18.
never- they look-
2018. Why are you even showing us?
I mean, this is like the equivalent of showing The Last of Us 2.
But listen, you can't spoil what's next. Anyway,
You're right.
Yakuza 6.
Kiwami,
Yakuza
Yeah.
6 is a remaster.
No,
Oh.
Yakuza
Oh.
Kiwami is a remaster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Six not the
I was gonna say
remaster?
what?
Oh, okay. I thought they were.
Yakuza
No.
6 is a new game.
Okay, I thought they were on 7. I thought they were
No.
on 7. I thought they were on 7.
So what is Yakuza Kiwami remastering?
The
Which
first
version?
Was
one?
it
I'm pretty sure
One?
it's the
I'd
first
imagine.
Yakuza.
I would imagine.
Wasn't it a PS2 game?
Yeah, but it never came out in Japan.
You mean
I
out
mean,
of Japan?
in the States.
I was gonna say Japan. What? Anyways,
I've never
we
played
don't
a
know
Yakuza
too much.
game.
All I know is like
Yeah,
Yakuza
yeah.
is like one of the most imported franchises, and they just never
Yeah.
brought it over
That's wild.
until
Anyways,
now.
next we have Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Now I never played a Danganronpa. Everyone in my comment section
Vita
always
game,
telling
I
me
don't
to
know
try it
about
out.
Apparently, it's an
Yeah,
amazing
they.
Vita
Oh,
game.
it's a Vita
kind of
game, but
like
they're
Shit
actually
look
right.
like that average ass Vita, like just the.
It's a visual novel. It's a visual
kinda like
novel,
Phoenix
so it's
Wright.
like
The plot of the
It's ki-
of
yeah.
the game is basically everyone is in this school, and you're
And
trying
there's
to
a murder.
No, you're trying to in order to get out of the school, you have to kill someone, go to trial, and get away with the killing. And basically, you're the one trying to
Oh.
figure out who killed all the people. And that's basically the
Oh,
plot
okay.
of the thing. And I think in this new one, there's a new setting. It's not the same school, but
Yeah.
Monokuma and his Manu cubs are going to try to kill people. I guess
there's an anime for Danganronpa.
one.
I don't know. I think for the first two, and they're all.
It's
they're,
not very
they're
good. Don't watch it.
There's
Honestly-
season 3,
Honestly, you should just play.
and it's airing now. I
You should
think,
just play the game.
or it's finished. Let me
Just
finish,
play the
you
game. Just
bastard.
play the game. Just play the game.
They're making a remaster
Of the
though,
first
for the
two,
PS4.
the PS4, yeah.
The first two for the PS4. I might pick it up because I might. I don't know. V3 looks really different than the other ones. Like it looks like there's crazy shit happening in it. So I'm interested. But yeah. Next up, we have another GOAT of 2017, Nier Automata. that how you say
Yeah.
it? That's how you say it, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
Automata.
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 It's automata.
The nigga on stage says
Near
automata. It's
automata.
automata, nigga. Moving on.
It's automata.
Nigga,
I think it
these
might-
automata
Automata.
nuts, nigga. Come on, let's go.
I said you go watch the trailer. They go say automata. Whatever. Anyway,
They gave it a release date at PlayStation Experience, March 7th, 2017. Yes,
It's made by
thank you for
Platinum
putting it
Games,
in
and
a.
it looks like Bayonetta, so it looks lit.
And I get this Devil May Cry feel from it too.
Yeah, it looks
So like Bayonetta.
What?
I never played Bayonetta, so
It's like
because
Devil
we
May
don't play
Cry.
Bayonetta in this podcast. Boy.
Why
What
not
you
the
mean?
first
Bayonetta
one?
1 came out on PS3.
Right.
Did it? Okay, never mind. We played. We definitely played Bayonetta. Bayonetta's a
What?
goat,
Shut the fuck
So hard. I'm tired. of you.
Anyways, Nier, I at first glance I thought it was interesting. Like when we first ever saw, it, I thought it was interesting. And as we keep seeing it more, I get more and more hyped. The combat looks so good.
Looks like
in this
Bayonetta.
game. Dog, stop bringing up that dumbass game.
You just said it was
It's
the
not
GOAT.
stupid. You just said it
I'm
was the goat.
kidding. Yeah, I know. I'm kidding. It does. Bayonetta looks cool too. Yeah, but like you keep comparing it, and I have no relation because I've barely even seen Bayonetta gameplay.
Well, you
so I
should, because it's
can't
got like
relate.
10 perfect 10s on Bayonetta 2. So
Well, if it comes on Switch, then yeah, I'll play it.
Okay.
all right.
Anyways.
Next is it's like Ease, isn't it?
Yeez. How I said wise, but then on stage they said yeez or some shit. I was like, yeah, yee. Like, where's the ease at? I was like, there's a Y
it's
there.
pronounced Ease. It's pronounced
It's
Ease.
East.
East.
Yeah,
That's so
East. East
stupid. I'm
origin.
calling it wise
East
origin.
origin.
That's-
Is
This nigga
the,
said wise.
is it? I actually had to go do something specifically when this game came out. Is it just a remake of the first one?
I think.
Okay.
Because I it's something like that. I don't know about the first, but it's not a new game. I'm almost positive. There was a new game on the Vita, and actually it looked nothing like this one. They were showing some, and I was like, what's going on?
Well, series evolved. There's like 20,000 East games.
Is there really?
That's a lot.
Damn. Yeah, that's why it looks so different. So it's coming out on PS4 and Vita.
I'm
scheduled
pretty
for
sure
release on February
East's
21st.
first game either came out on the Super Nintendo or like Turbo Graphics or something like that.
That's
It
wild.
was something like that.
And that's why it gets lost and everything, because like there's what the hell, that's crazy. But I don't know, there are, like I said, the one that came on the Vita, I heard it was really good. I almost bought it, I think. But yeah, that's all I know about it. Next we got Dreadnought, will be a PS4 console exclusive, scheduled for release in 2017. I don't even know.
It's a
I don't
PC
remember.
game.
Is it?
Yeah,
I forget what is it about
you're
again?
the space guys, and it's a online multiplayer game where like you have your ship and you're trying to destroy the other ships.
All right, well, yeah, you lost me there,
Yeah.
so let's just move on. Next we have Pyre.
That's the one with the
Now,
cool
does anyone,
logo.
what was it
That's
again? I
the,
forget. What was?
Transistor people.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I think. Let me.
It's
let
the
me see if I-
turn-based RPG.
Is it?
Turn-based, I think.
Oh yeah.
Turn-based
Yeah,
RPG
yeah,
made by Supergiant.
Supergiant. They make some interesting
Bastion
stuff,
and
honestly.
Transistor are both very good.
Yeah, Bastion was pretty cool.
They make amazing music too for the games.
Transistor was
Transistor was
I
cool.
don't know.
Yeah.
I was playing. I was like, I didn't know what the hell was going on. Bastion, I felt like I actually kind of knew, but Transistor it was a clusterfuck. I was like, what the hell? But it's whatever. So that's nothing too major. But yeah, next up we got Vane. Now I'm also looking at this because it was something. Is this that bird
Yeah.
thing? I see a bird.
Yeah.
You just fly.
It was like a bird thing.
Let's discover a land with hidden mystery. You know. I don't like it when they say that kind
When
of
I
stuff. because-
first saw the logo, it looked like it said vape. And I was like,
Oh
oh,
my
yeah,
God.
Vape Nation taking over the
Baby
PS4.
Nash.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask you this. Next, I mean, as I was saying, whenever they say discover a strange land with hidden mystery, it just sounds kind of whack. Like, bro, I'm not about to just walk around an open land and look for shit.
Well, you're a
Like,
bird, you
not
don't
But
gotta
you
walk.
bought No Man's Sky.
Factual.
But you actually do some stuff in that game. You shoot, you gather materials, you do shit. But like Vane, I feel like this, they're just
you walk and
explore.
shoot stuff and pretend to make things and go to the next planet.
I mean, you can make bases now.
Now you can,
Yeah.
now you can. I haven't played that.
It's too late though. I deleted it. I needed
I haven't-
space as
I haven't,
well.
I haven't played the new update.
I'm getting a 2 terabyte hard drive, so it might come back. I mean, I have it on PC.
I've been dreaming about coming back to No Man's Sky for like a month now, and it
You need
ain't
to buy a new
happened
hard
yet.
drive.
So
nigga.
Facts.
I definitely do.
Ask one for Christmas.
I don't get Christmas
Yeah,
presents.
you African bitch, you know, Kwanzaa ass bitch. Anyways,
Asking for yo, you know how on Kwanzaa they give you the fruit, right? Just
Yeah.
stick
All right,
a
I
hard
don't
drive in
care
the fruit.
about why are we talking about Kwanzaa?
celebrate
Oh my
But
god.
Quan-
Yo, I'm a born Christian. Get off my case. Anyways, Absolver.
I don't remember which
This
one this
game looks freaking lit.
obviously this is the part I fell asleep because I don't remember none of this.
Is
shit.
Absolver the fake
sure was over.
Overwatch, or am I just?
No. It's the fight. It's kind of like For Honor, but not. that
Oh,
kinda
it's the one with the guy with the
era.
masks, and it's a melee online game.
Yeah.
It's like playing as Genji's
This
ult
shit.
all day.
This shit look good. I don't know. I've never been this excited for. Oh, I just see some 7 minutes of gameplay from IGN. I'm about to watch that later. Oh my god. I'm
Okay,
excited for
this
that game.
nigga.
Anyway,
Over
that
here tweaking.
is What Remains of Edith Finch. This game has been in development for like 20 years, dude.
Do not care.
Wait,
It
what
looks
game?
cool.
Don't
What
care.
game?
What Remains of Edith? What Remains of Edith Finch? It's
Whenever you say the title, it doesn't sound like you're saying
Yeah,
a
I
game.
thought,
It
I
made-
thought that
Sounds
was
like
the.
it's made by the same people who made The Last Swan, or is that The Ungrateful
The
Swan?
Last
The Ungrateful
Swan.
Swan, where it's like the weird paint kind of game where you walk.
All
So it's
I
one of
know,
those
only reason why I know of that is
experiences.
from All Stars. They had like a stage from the Swan, and it's like black and white. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. These weird ass games, dog. Weird ass games.
This next game is sick though. Next Machina, made by Housemarque.
What the hell is
Next
this? I don't
Machina
remember
is the
seeing this.
top-down-
Next Machina
The
looks lit.
top-down shooter made by same people with Resogun and Super Stardust and Outlast. Or sorry,
Resogun
Outlast.
at a time, Resogun was the best PS4 game on the shit. So
I remember that.
So
I remember that time. It
I'm,
was
I'm
wild.
actually hyped to see their next game.
They're actually teaming up with the guy who made the game Defender, like that classic.
I'm sure that'll be a good game because they
That's
had
the person who made
they
it.
had the reigning best PS4 game.
They also made Dead Nation and Alien Nation.
I'm-
That's the people who made that. So.
Alien. Okay. Well, anyway, let's move on.
Let It Die, also known as Freemium on the PS4.
Yo, I played this 2 days ago, and I was like, "What the heck? This game is actually
Is that the bit?
lit." It's
That's by the people that make No More Heroes, right?
It's Pseudo 51.
yeah, and like, dude,
Or Pseudo
it's
51,
actually
sorry.
pretty funny. It has cool mechanics. Like the game is, if it had online, this would be.
They should just bring No More
really
No
good
More
game.
Heroes to the fucking PS4. That game was lit.
I don't know why they don't. There was one on Vita.
Wait,
they
is it
put
not
out
an online
original.
game?
It's
No,
not.
it's a
So
single,
it's
it's
like
a
a-
free to play single player.
It's a single player, free to play game that's
Yeah.
like a mobile game, right? So
no.
how's it designed?
It's not like a mobile game at all.
But
but
isn't
like-
it an action RPG?
It's an action
It's like
game.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's like Dark Souls, but, like,
Souls.
What makes it free? Like, why do you buy things?
All right, so when I was playing it, it's like, so whenever you have a character and you're in this tower, so you're going up the tower, you can come back to this little main lobby, you can buy stuff, you get like weapon blueprints. There's so many, any type of gun. There's like, there's a fucking iron that you could like put in people's faces. There's like pickaxes. There's guns. So what happened? Like you can die, and if you die, that character goes away. So you can be like, actually, I heard the level cap isn't very high, but you can still get really good gear. So that's kind of like the level. The level, your gear is kind of like what your level is, and so you can, if you die, your character goes away, and you have a chance to bring yourself back to life, so you don't die. And so that's where the whole free to play is. And there's some other stuff too in there.
So like you can buy
but
like
that's a
your character back basically.
So
Well, you-
it's like
yeah, you bu-
when you
back,
die,
yeah.
do you lose your character forever and you're starting from the very beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to restart.
Oh,
It's- and it's cool. Actually, this is a cool thing. Whenever your character dies, he'll show up in your tower, and he's really strong, and he has good gear, good drops. And other people's characters that have died before can also randomly show up in your tower, and they're always way stronger than normal enemies. But then they'll have really good experience and really good drops. So really, it's really cool.
Sounds fun.
I kind of wish it wasn't free to play though,
I'll
because
play it.
I feel like a set price. But at the same time, if it wasn't free to play, I would have not tried it. I would have not cared about it at all. So
try it
that's,
out. I'll try it
it's
out.
weird.
It looks weird because the dude with the skull. That's all. I was like,
Yeah, he's like it's like you think that whenever I first saw this skull, I'm like, what the hell is this game? And I finally saw some gameplay, and I was like, what the heck? I was not expecting this. So I tried it out, and it's really good, dude. It's really good. Let me stop sucking his dick though.
Mother Russia Bleeds is next. No clue what this is.
I don't know what the hell that is.
It
Not
was
a
available
clue.
the day it came out. Same with Garu Mark of the Wolves. They showed nothing on that also. And Surgeon Simulator ER
Surgeon
is just
Simulator.
Surgeon
I saw a
Sim-
quick
Mark of the
couple
Wolves
seconds
is
in
just
it.
it's just like a really old fighting game that you just put online on it.
well, Surgeon Simulator ER, I'm pretty sure is just Surgeon Simulator with VR. So
That'd be kind of cool.
And Lara Croft
like,
Go
interesting.
is the new entry in the Go series that Square Enix does. They have Deus Ex Go, Hitman Go. I think that's it.
They're going to be coming out with some
Shut
more.
up.
I don't know if this is Square Enix, but every company is every company you know other than Microsoft. I don't know about them. They're starting to make mobile games.
Because Japan
now.
doesn't buy console
yeah.
games.
Yeah.
That's just not how that works. They
so
now I don't know why.
there was in all these leaks there was a lot of fans of Wild Arms and there was a lot of signs saying it was coming back, and next thing we know Wild Arms comes back as a mobile game. So a lot of fans mad, but like it's whatever, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of these phone games. Only phone game I've played as of like this 21st century is Digimon Links, and I don't even know.
As of this 21st century, as if there was phone games before the 21st century.
I'm just saying between like once
Anyways.
the big when they started getting real popular, I have only played one of them. All right, stop coming at my neck. I'm gonna stab you. Next up, Windjammers. What the hell is
Windjammers,
this?
I'm about to hit you with.
Yeah, there's about to be
The-
some old factuals. Right
I'm about to hit you with the factuals. Windjammers is an old TurboGrafx 16 game made by SNK way back, where you're buff dudes basically playing air hockey in real life, where they're like smacking little balls around trying to get into their goal, and that's basically Windjammers.
It's a frisbee or something. I thought.
something like that.
It's a
It's
disc.
something like that. It's a disc, and
Yeah,
you're like
it's a
smacking
disc.
it around, and it's basically air hockey except you're a buff dude instead of a.
Now, whenever they were on stage talking about it, they were like, or I don't know if it was after the whole thing. They were like, the guy was like, "Dude, there's some hardcore Windjammers fans out
There
there."
are.
Like,
There's
there are.
definitely
Yeah.
some
There are.
hardcore Windjammers fans.
and I was like, "That's funny. That's
There's
really
a guy
funny."
on
It does
Giant
look-
Bomb, one of the Giant Bomb podcasts, I think, who talked about Windjammers and saying that he loves it and that they'll never make a sequel or whatever, and then that's why they mentioned his name on stage or something like that.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Next is Starblood Arena, exclusive to PlayStation VR. I don't
remember what that
seeing
is. It
this.
doesn't even have a link on this thing, so I can't even check it out.
Oh well.
Next is
up with
Neo. Great game
Day
from what we
one.
played on the beta.
I can't get with this samurai
clunky.
era. This
You
samurai
don't like
era.
the samurai era?
I just really don't, man. I really don't. I don't know. Like Tauki, and you probably don't know Tauki, but it's like a samurai little monster hunter. I just can't get
The
with
thing
it.
about it,
There's
I
something
like the
about
samurai era more than the Dark Souls, like Middle Ages type era.
Yeah.
I can't say I even like the Middle Age. That's why I prefer Bloodborne a little bit more, because I like how it's
Gothic.
not part of that
It's like
era at all.
steampunk.
It's just like its own.
Victorian stuff.
I think that's why I have a trouble. I getting into Dark Souls how I do with Bloodborne. I don't know, man. I'm just like a modern person. I just like seeing modern graphics. And I don't know. I'm a bitch, honestly.
Facts.
Next is the Show 17. You know what's crazy about the show?
I love
this
it.
is the only baseball game in existence, and it's a PlayStation exclusive. I just think that's kind of
And it's an amazing game.
yeah.
I love
I think
this
this
show.
is really cool.
It's so good.
I hate
Like,
baseball.
imagine
as a sport
Madden
in
being
general,
only-
So I'm not copying.
Oh, the show's
Yeah,
so
I don't
fun.
really like baseball.
Oh,
Baseball
I don't like
is
baseball
trash.
either, but I just
I'm
you
not
gotta
gonna buy a baseball
acknowledge
game.
that.
I don't think
You still gotta
anybody out there will
acknowledge.
play it.
Baseball's
Me?
bottom 5 sports. Moving on.
Anyway,
Oh.
I love the show. Anyway,
No,
Ken Griffey
yeah, you
Jr., one of my
gotta-
favorite players ever, is on the cover. They may add a retro mode.
Yeah, they did a little reveal on there. They're like, oh, we're gonna reveal who's coming on the show's box.
It wasn't
art.
even
And I was
a
like,
review, because if you went on the store like 3 weeks ago, it was right there.
Oh, this happened like a month ago
Oh,
on the
okay.
channel. Yeah. But next is the next PlayStation
Franchise, and that's their words.
franchise.
That's their words. That's their words.
Which means this shit better be heat, and it
Horizon.
will be heat. Facts.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, this is a public service announcement. I do not want to see nobody on the planet of Earth have bad and Horizon Zero Dawn in the same sentence, okay? We're going to start making U.S. laws that is not allowed.
Honestly, I think
throwing
Horizon's
it
gonna
into
be fucking
Congress.
amazing. But if that game's trash, I'm selling my PS4. I don't have a reason for it.
Okay, again, you can also not use trash in the same sentence. Okay.
I hope
Thank you.
Horizon Zero Dawn is as long as Final Fantasy 15, because then I think it really will pull in a lot of people. Because a lot of people,
Yeah,
like, if this game
Yeah.
is 40 hours, I see it
It's
getting
not
a
gonna
lot
be
of
40
attention. I see it getting a lot of attention, but like I feel like people would drop off of it faster. But if it's like 15 hours, like Final Fantasy 15 is, I feel like this is with a lot of extra content on the side. Of course.
I would say I would have
Yeah,
to
I
say
was gonna
20.
say that.
20 hours.
20 is a
20
20 is a
15 to
good number.
20 hours,
20 is a
doesn't
good
matter.
number.
I don't
With a
know.
lot
No,
of side
15's
content.
too low for any $60 game.
Are you kidding?
For any $60.
The Last of Us was
for any open world $60 game.
all right.
Yeah, the open world part actually does really make a big difference because that makes it where you really start going out and doing a whole bunch of different shit. So
But I think if it's all on the side,
I think
it
a
ain't-
20
it ain't that big of a deal. If you make it the main story, that's short.
20 hours main story and it could push 35 with if you do all the
I'm
side
just
shit.
hyped about
Maybe-
that creative
maybe.
quest system. That creative quest system sounds amazing.
Explain that real
It's
quick.
like, so say you want to upgrade one of your whatever they give you. I don't know. I don't have the game. And you want to upgrade one of the things, but you need a certain material you don't have. You can have the game create you a quest that at the end of the quest will give you the material. But depending on how rare the material is, it will be how hard the quest is.
Interesting.
So it's always a quick way to get what you
Yeah,
need.
there's always it's
Not
not
quick,
quick
but
unless
like-
if it's
yeah, not quick,
if it's
but
like a
like-
high material, like it won't be quick. It'll be a pretty
Well,
hard
I mean,
quest.
like it quick.
Easy
There's always a way to
access,
find
easy
it.
access.
There's always
It's
a way
not
to
like-
definitely
Yeah.
find it.
It's not like quick in the sense of like it goes fast, but like it isn't grinding the material.
Yeah.
And that's
It's always
that's
doing
awesome. That's
something
really
to then
awesome.
get the
Yeah.
material.
That's that sounds like the future right there. That's what Sony does. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna hype that shit. No, but that definitely does sound like a future mechanic that should be in all kind of open world games in like in some type of way. Like maybe not the same exact way, but some type of way that it could be like that. That's really cool. Yeah, oh my god, that's awesome. And lastly,
Is the best game of
Something-
2019.
blew everyone out the water. Blew everyone out the water. No one's expecting this. Last of Us Part 2. And so I've been there's a lot of leaks about these whole events and sometimes I feel like on the spot these people decide what they're going to show and what they're not going to show. Cuz I heard a rumor that at E3 at the end of the thing they were going to show Devil May Cry 5, but they last minute they changed it and said they're just going to show Days Gone instead. So I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like they weren't exactly planning on this Last of Us Part 2 because I feel like it's not going to come out for a good bit of time, but they said fuck it, let's just do it. And they
Now,
just do
what
it on that
about
stage.
have you guys been hearing the speculation
Of
about
what?
the trailer? So if you notice in the trailer, Ellie is the only one in the room playing the guitar. She's all bloody. Obviously, there was a fight.
Oh,
there.
how Joel doesn't exist.
And then
kind of.
Joel, Joel walks in unscathed. You don't see his face or anything. You just know it's Joel from his
Yeah.
voice, and it's like her inner conscience asking her.
It's
Oh,
like Joel
really
doesn't
doing
doesn't
this?
make like Joel's dead.
Like Joel's dead. These are the
but
these are the people that killed
but
Joel
she's like schizophrenic now, I guess you could say.
in like a way.
And Joel's
And like that's her
Joel's
mind.
in
That's
her
in her
head.
mind. In her mind, she's like trying to reason with herself to do it, and Joel is the
So the
reason.
theory is like it's gonna be the adventure's gonna be Joel and Ellie again, except Joel's not really there.
Well, no, I think it's Joel and Ellie's going to be there, and then you see Joel die, and they kill.
I
Joel.
feel like Joel is gonna die early, and
Yeah.
then it's just gonna be Ellie's adventure with Joel in her head.
That'll be
Or
there's a
Joel
lot
could
you
be
can say
alive,
about
and we're
that
just
shit.
talking bullshit.
Of course, that's also true. I wouldn't mind either. I wouldn't mind either option.
I remember just the other day, I don't know how I stumbled upon it, but it was one of the Gamer 23's videos from like a year ago, and he had a video saying that Dolan, is that his name? What the hell is it? That voices Joel? What's his name?
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker.
Troy Baker. He said Troy Baker like a year ago, or maybe it was 2 years ago, literally confirmed that there is going to be another Last of Us game, like a 2. And so I thought that was funny that we already did know, but we all kind of forgot. But yeah.
Also, the windowsill in that trailer is the same windowsill from the start screen in Last of Us 1.
Ooh, look at you. Look at you.
Hitting with the
Mother
facts.
freaking. But alright, so that is everything announced at PlayStation Experience 2016. That was a lot. And literally, it's only going to keep getting better. At least I think.
See you guys next month for the Switch video.
Okay, month.
Because January
chill-
12th is when
chill
they're
out.
showing all the launch games for the Switch.
Oh, nah, January 12th. Yeah. I still want to talk about it before that. We can do 2.
Well, I mean, we could talk about before, but then we could talk about the ones with the games.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, thank you all for watching this little PlayStation Now and Later episode. Say bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Hoopla.
Eat my nuts. Bye.
Wait.
I like
Is there any last?
I like how you said these episodes aren't supposed to be long. It's like the size of a normal.
This is an
podcast.
hour.
Well,
long.
this is it's PlayStation Experience. This is PlayStation Experience. Come on, obviously we're gonna have a lot to talk about. But yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching.
Follow me on Twitter.
And
At ShramKid. Sorry, it's at Shram the Kid. Don't follow me on Twitter.
Oh my God, he can't even know his. Anyway, we'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.
You see, I'm waiting and they hating, and I'm sipping on my tea. Bad bitch walking past, may I stop you, please? And I'm hungry as a bitch, but this life ain't free. If I'm trying to get this money, I can't really shake a tree. I be working, it's 3:15. When I stop